Samantha, your microphone's right there.
Click it on over there. Somewhere. There we go.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. Great. How's the Louisville Catholic sports gig?
It's going well.
Yeah.
I get to pick games, and I love watching football, so that's a great gig for me.
So you're covering what football games?
Well, all the eighth. So each week I pick a different eighth grade team.
Oh, really? Huh.
Oh,
I can't imagine. I know of one that happens at 5:30 at St. Bernard's on Sunday.
I looked at the schedule. Unfortunately, you all play St. Margaret Mary, and I've already chose St. Margaret Mary.
Oh.
So I guess next week I'll choose you all.
Well, see, it would be a great game to cover because we know those coaches really well, and it's comedy between yelling back and forth of it. And sometimes people think that it's serious, and you'd be like, are they serious? No, it's not real hate. It's just football hate for about 2 hours.
You play St. Mary's this weekend?
No, Margaret Mary.
Margaret Mary.
Margaret Mary. So you've already covered them?
I've already covered Margaret Mary.
Well, you can do it again. I give you permission. I will call Steve Fader and tell him she's covering Margaret Mary and Holy Trinity this weekend. Because that encompasses a lot of more schools. But that's great. Tell us about BraveHearts. We've been here for several years helping with BraveHeart. You guys are such a big part of that.
Yes, well, BraveHearts is a group of families raising awareness for congenital heart defects, otherwise known as CHD. And it affects a lot of kids in the area. We also have a camp that's 1 week during the summer. We also have a family weekend that is usually over Valentine's Day weekend at the Center for Courageous Kids, which has been a blessing for us over the past.
Center for Courageous Kids?
Yes.
And where is that?
In Scottsville, Kentucky.
Okay.
We're celebrating our 20th anniversary of Camp BraveHearts this coming summer, and they're celebrating their 10th at Center for Courageous Kids, and it couldn't be a better blessing for BraveHearts.
That's awesome. Now, you're doing 15% of the restaurants today, I
just had an idea. What if somebody called today, and they want to have a Super Bowl? The Florida State Louisville game catered. Let's say they call today, and they set up catering for Saturday. Will you do 15% off?
Yeah, all right. And Pam's like, yes, we'll do it.
There we go, 15%. 15% will go to, so if you can't make it today, to contribute 15% of your bill, have catering done for Saturday.
Well, also...
Or pickup, yes.
For the past 2 summers, Petrino Family Foundation has done a football clinic with BraveHearts. So
that's awesome.
Great.
It's been and the siblings can go, too. So I got to experience it about 2 summers ago. I didn't participate in it, but I saw how much fun the kids were having, getting to run the drills that all the football players get to run, and to get to get to be a normal kid for a couple hours.
No, that's the whole point, man. And you've been down that journey before too.
Yes, I have, unfortunately, but it's a good thing also because I met so many great people through it.
Samantha, we'll talk to you again. You going to stick around?
Yes.
Okay, BraveHearts is where we are with Salsaritas today. 15%. Like Dave said, she just talked Pam into it. Any of the catering that you order today for Saturday's game, you get 15% off, man. Do we have Samantha still around here? She was. She's rolling around here with BraveHearts. Again, we mentioned it earlier, cardiology and heart surgery support team at Kosare Children's. This is a great situation we've been belonged to for the last couple of years with Salsaritas, of course, hand in hand. Samantha, you were talking about BraveHearts. Where does the money go to, and what do you all do with that?
Well, it's kind of divided up along camp and other stuff that the doctors may need. I think right now it is mainly going to our CICU, which Jennifer Lawrence has kindly donated $2 million.
Oh, wow. My gosh.
So we are getting a CICU, which is great for us. That way the kids that have these heart surgeries don't necessarily have to be with the other kids in the ICU, since all their heart problems kind of put a toll on your immune system. And so all the kids that have cardiac issues can go in their own ICU.
Is there a high percentage? What age group are we talking about here for these kids in the heart problems? It doesn't matter what age you are?
Not that I know of. I know I started going to Camp BraveHearts when I was, 10. BraveHearts camp starts at age 6 and it goes to 16, but you can keep going until you want to stop.
Talk about the camp.
Well, it's so it's about a 6-ish day week, so it's a week-long camp. You used to have messy games where it's a big giant food fight.
Right.
You have a carnival night. You have.
Where is this camp at?
It's in Scottsville, Kentucky, at the Center for Courageous Kids.
Got you.
It's a fun night. It's a fun week for everyone, and I know family weekends. I've never personally been to family weekend, but I know it's a fun weekend for all the kids that get to go. And at family weekend, you can be younger than 6 years old, so the kids can just go and have fun, even if they're not camp age yet.
And again, you've been involved for a long time. You've had your own problems with heart problems.
I have. I originally didn't have. I was going on, a technicality, but I recently was diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder that gives me a more serious heart problems. But everything's going good right now. I'm keeping under watch with Dr. Boone and his team, and I have another team up in Baltimore that's keeping watch, and everything's going good.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And again, Salsarita is all part of that. Both locations, 15% from today's take will go towards BraveHearts.
Right. And on the Florida State note, I think U of L will win.
I knew she was going to. She wasn't going to wait for me to ask.
No.
She was going to get the game prediction in.
Here's the ticker. Florida State has one of the tomahawk chop.
Right.
One of the most annoying things in college football.
Oh,
Dave, just let it go, Dave. Let it go. And it is.
It's right up there with the Mississippi State cowbells.
Oh, no. Cowbells. Nothing worse than the cowbell. But the tomahawk.
Where did you go? You went to school at Sanford?
I went to school at Sanford. So, actually.
What do you guys do? What's your nickname?
Well, we're the Bulldogs.
Do you bark?
No, well, we say Bow Wow Bulldogs.
Okay.
Wow.
And then we also have a new thing called Rough 'em Up.
I mean, do you not know that that's not annoying to everyone else on the planet?
It sounds like jealousy, really.
No, there we go. I knew that was coming. There we go.
The Atlanta Braves stole it.
What happens on Saturday, Samantha?
On Saturday?
Yeah, they going to win it? They going to win it?
I think U of L is going to win it. As long as Corso does not pick the cards.
You think
it is a bit of a jinx?
You think Corso's the jinx?
He is. I'm an LSU fan, and I'm not going to say every time, but it seems like every time that he picks us, it's not good.
And your mother and you were really excited when Adam Lefko was talking about LSU and Les Miles.
Yeah, I don't. We're not huge fans of him, but he's been a good coach. I think as long as he showed that he can pull another quarterback in this past weekend, so that was a good point.
So he deserves to keep working at LSU?
We'll see how the season goes.
We'll see how the season goes.
Exactly. But you're right. They found their quarterback, it appears.
He
wasn't spectacular, but at least he completed a couple
Miles
passes.
has a thing where he's loyal to his players, so we'll see what happens this weekend.
You know who Les Miles took to help him with his offense several years ago? Steve Craigthorpe.
Yeah,
yes,
true.
and his son was the placeholder.
Yes, and he was involved with one of those huge plays where they the
Mad
Hatter,
right?
The Mad Hatter plays. Yes, crazy stuff. You can read Samantha Stallings' stuff at.
You can either go to Louisville Women's Sports or Louisville Catholic Sports, but I'm also a reporter now for a new website called collegeprimetime.com.
Cool, nice. You gotta be diverse. You gotta be out there, do your thing. Thank you,
right.
Samantha.
Thank you, Samantha.
All right.
And by the way, if you call Salsaritas to get some catering done for Saturday's game, do it today. They'll put 15% toward BraveHearts as well.
I love it, man.
BraveHearts as well.